Hi, I'm Ray Vegeta. Please subscribe.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ray Vegeta again with my third vlog, and this one's gonna be about one of my friends that it goes to my other school that I used to go to, which is called Lakeside High School. I go to a school called Ortega High School, but I met him back when I went to a middle school called Lakeland Middle School. I think he was one of the first people in my grade that I actually talked to, and I met him, the first time I talked to him was PE. I think it was like 4th or 3rd period, one of the two. We also had 5th period together, which was science, and we would sit together. We did this one project, and it was like a big sheet, and it was just like we had to draw like all these chemicals and stuff on it, and like a person. We drew a huge stick figure and like a table right next to him with like some tubes of stuff, and some of them like was like not Kool-Aid, not grape soda. It was, oh my god, that was the funniest presentation I had ever given in my life. It was the funniest thing. We could not stop laughing. We had the poster boards like up like this, and we were trying to like talk, and we were laughing the whole time. It was funny. We also had some times where we didn't really quite get along. There was a time which I don't really care about for it anymore. It's the past. The past is the past. I don't really care. I let him borrow some of my PlayStation 2 games, and I got a little bit protective over my games, and I told him like, hey bro, I need them back, and he gave me some of them back, but he took a long time. I remember I got so angry, and I told the teacher one time, I was like, yo, Miss Hatch, like, he won't, I loaned him some of my games, and he won't even give them back, and she didn't do anything about it. She told me that was my fault for giving them out, and that I should learn my lesson. Well, I don't really care anymore for it. The past is the past, like I said. But we've also had the good time. Junior year, before I went to the school I'm at now, we talked a lot because we had zero first and 4th period together. In 0 period, we both had cooking. Oh my god, it was the most boringest shit in the whole world. We would just literally sit there, like every Monday, we would just basically like, after football Sunday, we would talk about everything that happened just that Monday. Tuesday, we would make like some picks, or we'd talk about picks from throughout the week. And we would basically do nothing in that class. We would just sit there and talk to each other basically the whole time. Here and there we would go and cook, but it wasn't really like a big deal that we had to do. 1st period, we had cooking 0 and 1st period until his brother told me to go to Team Field Sports. So I went to Team Field Sports, which is basically you play nothing but sports, no running, no stupid shit like that if you're in PE. But we go, I went to the 1st period, that class, and Team Field Sports. I was with his brother. We played basketball, and then I was telling him like, hey dude, you should go. Like, instead of being in that class, come over here. We can, well, like, it'd be more fun. He goes, he gets in the class, and then we all just like we just played basketball all the time in that class. We had some good times playing basketball. There was some days where we had like the first like literally like half an hour where we just like had the gym to ourselves, or not, no, probably a little bit of less time, but we had the gym to ourselves for a bit, and it was fun. We balled up for a bit. There's times where we played basketball where my team lost to his team, and there's been times where I've been on his team and we've been on the winning team, and it's fun. And then when we played football was fun. Other than the fact that I'm sorry I didn't get him a touchdown. I was quarterback for my last 2 days at that school while we were playing those games, and I did all right. I don't know how good I did, but I remember we tied the first day, and then the second day I know we lost by a touchdown. The second day I needed to give him a touchdown, and I didn't get him a touchdown, and I'm sorry for that. We just had so much like fun. Like, we would literally just like in 4th period, we'd just be like, say like some stupid shit that we said in 0 period or 1st period. There was this one guy, his name was Sean, and this was when we both had foods 1st period still, and I don't remember how we came up with it, but we used to say Sean's penis, but we would mess around and go Sean's weenus. But like one time we said Sean's penis, and he just like looked at us and gave us like the biggest smile. But it's funny because this guy smiled for everything, and like you would say the littlest thing, like, or I would tell my friend, I'd be like, hey Rocky, watch this. The teacher would take attendance, and then he would say his name, and this guy's just like, here, and he would just smile. Like, it was ridiculous. And then I remember one day after zero period, me and him got some food. We went to first period. We just sat there and waited for everyone to come in. And my friend Rocky was like, "Hey, put this apple juice on his desk with a note or something like that." And I put a note, but I put it on his chair. And I remember when I was going over to put the apple juice on the table, he walked in and he just like stared at me and he just smiled, and I was just like, "Oh shit!" It was like I went and sat down, but that's funny because so if I go to the school and I talk to him, sometimes I'll remind him about that, just like Sean's penis, but it's just like a little inside joke that we have. He's a really good friend of mine that I've had for a while, since 8th grade. Like I said, he was the first person I like talked to when I went to that school. We've had some great time. I like the fact that he was one of my first friends that I got coming to that school, because then it started a good friendship. Anyway, this has been number 3 vlog. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.